Coach Donovan here. I want to talk to you about why I really created the DCA deodorant cream. Okay, let me give a backstory. This is real. This is not clickbait. I have a back in probably like 1990 something. My dad came down with lymphoma, and the lymphoma actually started in his underarm. And whenever somebody gets lymphoma, I mean, it's a major thing in their life, right? So it's a big old lump in his underarm. And the only thing we looked at as possibly, I don't know, an aggravator was he just switched to a different commercial deodorant, one of the common ones, actually. So who knows? Was that the cause? Was that not the cause? The thing, though, is it made me think, was that just a coincidence, or was there a causation there? So you looked at the ingredients, I was like, wow, these are a lot of chemicals in here, and we know that most of the time when you read about pretty much any chemical, especially the dangerous ones, about how they're carcinogens, right? But I think there's a lot of them that get by because there's no direct causation. So that's the key there. So I was like, well, why take the chances? Because the lymphoma, they took it out of his arm and it spread to his neck, because once it's in your lymphatic system, it can spread anywhere. And where's one of your biggest lymphatic points is your underarm, right? I thought, why take chances? So I switched to natural deodorants myself after about 5 or 10 more years because I was young and foolish. And I thought, well, it's not going to happen to me. But I thought, those guys I got, it can happen to me. So I started exploring natural stuff because I wanted to get away from the aluminum and the parabens and the propylene glycol because they were causing some irritation. I started looking at the natural stuff. And they were great. My favorite brands, of course, Kiss My Face. I love it. But it just wasn't strong enough. About halfway through the day, I would start stinking. And I was like, okay, that's not working. So a few years later, I found, and then also some of the ones where they were irritating, or, there was a lot of different things they put, even the natural ones, that could be an irritant. So over the years, I was looking for something that was great. About 5-10 years, I found one that's pretty good, but it was too strong, and it caused more of a burning under my arm because it had way too much baking soda in it. So that's why I created the DCA deodorant cream, because why take chances? I'm not saying it causes cancer, but coincidences are hard to ignore. And so that's why I went more natural, because I don't want to take any chances with my body. That's why I buy more natural soaps, shampoos. So when I created the deodorant cream, number one is I wanted something that wasn't too strong to where it burns my arm. I wanted something that was good enough to where it actually kept me from stinking during the day, because I sweat during my workouts, right? And who wants to smell? And so I found this. Now, is it an antiperspirant? No, but it does kind of help reduce the sweat, but you don't really want to stop too much sweat from points of your body that are designed to sweat, right? But that's what this is. It's great. The ingredients I put in here were what I researched to be the most effective and the safest I could find. Now, is it perfect? And is there other certain people that could possibly have irritation? You bet. Some people are extremely sensitive, but probably 90% of you, you're going to be perfectly fine with this. It's great. It goes on nice and smooth. I'm not hyping this because somebody else created this. I created this out of necessity. It's $14 a bottle. Go to our site and get this because it's amazing. It's great cream. It's just phenomenal. And this coconut smells great. Works, and you don't have to worry. That's why I created it. So let me know if you have any questions, but basically there's coconut oil, shea butter, baking soda, arrowroot flour, there's tapioca starch. So these are all great ingredients, and I have them in the perfect combination. It took a lot of work, but they are in the greatest combination to provide the best odor protection, and about 24 hours.